I'm still trying to learn lighting, so... Oh, sorry, my cat's under my desk. If the lighting is a problem, well, it always has been a problem. If it's distracting, let's say, which it's always been distracting, I'm trying really hard and working on it. I'm doing an unboxing for e.l.f. I recently replaced my makeup with some old, cheap, crappy makeup that I used to have. A lot of it was 5+ years old. Some of it was from when I was in high school, which was a little while ago. So it was low quality and expired and just needed to be replaced. You may be thinking, low quality? But is e.l.f. not cheap makeup? Yes, it is cheap makeup. It certainly is. However, their quality of stuff today in 2020 is vastly different than it was when I first started using them in 2012. So while I am replacing e.l.f. with e.l.f., yes, the same makeup I just dissed, their quality and formulas I think have improved a lot, and I just need some basic makeup like eyeshadow palettes to replace all of my old cheap crappy makeup and just give me a good base for what I do every day, which is I pretty much only do eye makeup every day, especially now in quarantine land where I'm wearing a mask. I almost never wear foundation. Sometimes I put it on my forehead and like here. I did buy the Twin Stars palette from ColourPop, and that still has yet to arrive. It was I got the eyeshadow palette, and they were really pretty shimmery colors, and I like shimmer stuff. I don't like it for all the time. And I do already have a few makeup palette-y things. I have, it's old too, so I should probably replace it. I have an old Urban Decay little 6-tone, 6-color shimmery palette-y thing. And then what else do I have? I have a recent NYX color palette. It's like a little rainbow, and on their own they're not super pigmented, but if you use a eye primer, which I thought was total BS, I thought they were like just ways for makeup companies to make more money, which they are, but they do work. So if you use the eye primer before the NYX rainbow palette, it is really pigmented. But if you want super pigmented eyeshadow just out of the box, I don't recommend that one. I'll show you what it is. It's this little guy here. Like, the colors are nice, but they're just not super bright, which if you want like a pastel look, perfect for that. If you do want them vibrant, you have to use an eye primer. I get that a lot of people just incorporate that into their makeup look already. But I never did. I was like, heck no, like I'm paying for the bare minimum. And this is my super, super, super old Urban Decay palette I have. And it has like some nice colors. But that's, after getting rid of all the old makeup, that's literally all I have left for eyeshadow. So I went on e.l.f. and they're having a promotion. It was like $25 and up, you get free shipping, and they add 2 samples to your box, which like are whatever, but sure, I'll fine. That's fine. You know what I mean. At first I thought their samples are gonna be like what Sephora does and have like a teeny little gel packet of whatever, but they actually included like normal products, so that was kind of nice. And then I used a like rebate website to buy it through, and I used my friend's sign-up link, so I got another $10 off. I don't get it right away, I get it like the following month when that starts, but yeah, basically I got 2 eyeshadow palettes and a shimmer little thingy, and then some blotting powder with like sales and the rebates and the blah 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 and the free shipping. It came out to like $17, which I like a bargain. So anyway, I'm gonna open this now. That's a pleasant sound. Hold on, I need some hot beverage. I made coffee, and then I have this like instant chai powdery mix. So I did like half coffee, and then like a scoop of that, and then I have this like Khalifa Farms pumpkin creamer, and I did like half the mug with that, a little more oat milk to top it off, and then a little agave sweetener because none of them are like, they don't have any sugar in them by themselves. And oh my gosh, I made a really good latte. Anyway, I don't know if that has to do with anything, but I'm telling you, I don't know how to open this. I took off this thingy and then, oh, it goes like that. Just aggression! This is so difficult. Elfing amazing. I don't like puns, but all the people closest to me in my life do. So, there we go. This is an interesting box. It like... Watch everything just fall. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Okay. So here's the first thing. This was my sample product. I don't know if you can see this or not. It's just like a blotting powder. But this is like... This was a free sample. It's like straight up a thing that you would just buy. It wasn't like a little cheap... I'll show you what I'm talking about. It wasn't one of like these thingies. Like, you know... It's like a real thing. I'll take everything out first and then look at them. Okay. Oh yeah, also, there's like a free hand sanitizer in every one, which is kind of sweet, honestly. I'm easily pleased. Okay, this was the other sample. This is straight up like a regular product. This is the shimmer palette. I think it's for your cheeks. I don't know. Let's see here. Creamy and lightweight, shimmers instantly, illuminate the appearance of eyes, lips, face, blah, blah. Okay, so it's just like an all-around shimmery, highlighty, poppy, glowy thing. Yeah, this is not one of these. This was their free sample. Are you kidding me? Okay, oh, okay, I see you. Alright, and then the two... Wait, what's this? Oh, yeah. Wait, I got 3? Oh, never mind. I was like, I got 3 samples? I forgot that in order to get my total up to get the shipping, I needed like $2 or $3 more more. So I added a concealer. I don't own concealer. Sometimes I use powder foundation usually, so I'll try to like put a little powder foundation on the back of my hand and add a little bit of water and make it like thick, like a paste, and use that as concealer. And it's usually fine, but sometimes when I try to build it, because it is from a powder base, it gets kind of grainy, and sometimes it's not okay. Sometimes it works fine. If you're just covering up like a red pigment or a dark circle or something like that, I think that method works great. And if you're only using concealer to like cover up like red under eyes or whatever, if you have super dark circles, I don't know if that'll work, but if you just have light red dark circles, does that make sense? I don't know. I think that technique is great and you don't need to buy concealer, but I needed to just buy another item to get the free shipping anyway, because adding on $3 made it like $5 cheaper based on the shipping cost. So I got more things and spent less money. So yeah, I don't have a concealer, and I guessed on color it seems pretty alright, but we'll look at that in a second. My brain just does this. Boing, 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 boing. Okay. Alright, so here's one eyeshadow palette I got. You could already see it in the box, but here it is again. And then this other one, which I would expect it to be in a thing like this. It's not. But that's okay. Hold on, there's a noodle. Oh, that's probably because It looks like it's like less packaging because it has one of these little tabs, which is like this thingy. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a less packaging thing. It looks fine anyway. What else is in here? A little thingy. Alright, let's see what it says. It says, Elf cares. Oh, I'm sure you do. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's just saying that they have this in here. Well, that's great. That's nice. Okay. Compassion! Anyway, I'm gonna focus on the side thingies first. I'm not gonna give a demo on hand sanitizer. Just because I wasn't actually even trying to get these things. But then they were like, you can just have them, and I said, well, okay, thanks. Get out of here! I'm constantly full of subtle rage. Just really calm, subtle rage. Calm rage is an oxymoron, but if you experience like the constant quiet, just very soft rage, you know what I'm talking about. Alright. I don't know if it's, I'm assuming it's pressed. It is. Okay. So it's like a blotting powder for oil, which I have really oily skin. And it being a stressful time in the whole world right now, my skin has been like extra oily. One of my hairs got on my arm and it tickles. So this is the blotting powder. I don't know if they come in other colors or not. I hope that they're not just in this. I only looked for stuff that would match me. I'm not like a brand explorer, you know, like I'm not looking for products for everybody to be inclusive, which I think is something important that brands should have. But when it comes to shopping for myself, obviously I'm looking for stuff that works on myself. That said, since I am fairly pasty, I do notice that a lot of fair toned or porcelain stuff tends to be kind of orange or just yellow and not work on a lot of people who are like really pale. And this may be hard to believe, but I'm tan for me right now because I moved back to my really sunny eternal summer homeland a couple of years ago, and I had been living a bit more north. When I was living north, all my color drained away, but because we don't have seasons and it's eternally summer here, I have developed a very slight, slow, like, glaze of color, which to everybody else looks just pasty and pale. Oh, my camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna speed run this. You don't get to hear my fun stories. So, that's the blotting powder. Get out of here. Oh my god. Can you... It matches, that's sweet. Not that it's like a pigmented thing, but like, even translucent things do show up. I think everybody knows that. This is my little shimmer palette that was free, which is pretty sick. Let's see if they like show up. Oh well, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it actually is nice. It's, I don't know, it's very like frosting-esque. Like it's thin, but it still shows up. You know what I mean? And I ran out of storage space. That's cool. So I'm gonna make like a thicker stripe. I don't know if you'd normally use this much product, but that's fine. Maybe you would. I don't know your life. I will say these have like a quite buttery consistency. I feel like if you like press a little too hard, the warmth of like your hand or whatever might melt too much product off. Alright, I don't know how easy that is to see. I have no idea. You know, maybe I will turn the viewfinder around. I usually get too distracted. Okay, yeah, you couldn't see anything in this entire video. Alright. So, this is the color of the shimmer palette. It's like this. Okay. Alright, so because you couldn't see anything before, could you even like see these? I don't know. Is this too bright? I think it's too bright. Wow. I'm just pale. Okay, see, when I set it for like the chair, it looked good, but now I just look pasty as heck. Hold on. I'm just so pale and reflective. Okay, well, there's my tattoo. This whole half of this video, you're like, I don't know. Alright, so these are the... You couldn't see anything before. I might re-record it, or it might just start in the middle and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? And that's why. Maybe I should just turn the viewfinder around. I get really distracted and like instead of looking here, I look here and like, I don't like that. But anyway, those are the other colors. I don't know if you can see anything at all. It is what it is. Here's the shimmer. It's kind of hard to see on here. Alright, now I'll do the concealer again. Just got it in the desk. See? Something. Alright, so... Oh my god, I'm so pale. I'm gonna turn this down even more. Alright. Now I'm just like awkwardly leaning over the whole desk. So I think I did a good job matching my color for that. I do like the light. I bought a light for my camera, and as you can see, I don't know what I'm doing. But you know what? Maybe it'll make it funny, or maybe it'll just be unwatchable, and you'll be like, what in the hell was this? And I'll be like, I don't care. Anyway, it's a good thing I'm wearing like a tank top that like is kind of high, otherwise this would be a problematic video. Hey, I'm still pasty AF. That's okay. Here's the blotting powder. Let me show you the thingy. I don't know if it comes in other tones or not. Also, here was the concealer. And it's like... Yeah. This was the Fair Rose or whatever. I wonder if you could see any of the other video. Because I set it to like the background on the desk and it looked good. But now I'm like... Hi guys! How are you? So anyway. This is the blotting powder. It matches, it's like invisible, which is good. And I guess I'll just swatch my arm and then just get real up close and personal. The only makeup I'm wearing right now is eyebrows because otherwise you can't see my expressions. And this whole time, you couldn't see anything. Okay. I can't remember if I just now showed both of these palettes next to each other, but I'm doing it again because I have to re-say everything, which is wonderful. Okay. So these are the two palettes I got. This one is Summer Breeze and this one is Mad for Matte. Yes. Top one is Summer Breeze, the lower one's Mad for Matte. There are no repeating colors. They're very similar tones, but they're slightly different, which I really appreciate. So I'm gonna start by swatching the Summer Breeze. Wait, they're all Mad for Matte. So what color is this? This is Nude Mood. They're all Mad for Matte. Mad for Matte is the line. I'm an idiot. This is, Nude Mood. Right. Okay. Because this is Mad for Matte Summer Breeze. That's Mad for Matte Nude Mood. Whatever. Let me swatch-a-doodly-doo these. Basically, before, since this is a disaster video, this was the palette I was talking about before from NYX. That is, it's pretty, but you need a eye primer with or whatever. This is the super old Urban Decay one I have. And this is why I keep dishcloths nearby. Totally got it on my camera battery charger. I think I'm just gonna stop the recording for right now and then show you. These are actually really nicely pigmented. That's what they are. So obviously I didn't put eyeshadow primer on my arm, but yeah, this is a $10 eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. These are super vivid. Obviously, like, I press into the palette, and normally you don't do that on your brush. But even still, like, what the heck? Those are super nice. And then, if you do use an eyeshadow primer, like, so that was the Summer Breeze palette. Let's go for the Nude Mood one, and I will again pause this. This is the other one. I don't know if the formulas are different or if I just didn't press as hard. The first little layer was like not super bright, but when I did a second one, it did show up as more vibrant. I would say that these eyeshadows are very, like, apparently I need a better SD card. Anyway. Those are the colors, so I guess that's all of them. I would say that the Summer Breeze palette is more pigmented and brighter than the Nude Mood one. However, this is the worst angle. Despite the Nude Mood one not being as pigmented, it's very, very buildable. And I noticed, like, one layer was like kind of thin, but the second one was noticeably more pigmented. I still like them. I'll obviously have to like use them and stuff. I'll probably use the Nude Mood one more for like doing my eyebrows or contouring my face and stuff like that, which is normally what I use those kinds of eyeshadows for anyway. If you wanted just like a nice nude eyeshadow and you didn't want to have to build it up or use a primer, I would go with the Summer Breeze one, because it was, this one I pressed kind of hard, but it's still mega vibrant. Way more so than, can you see this? This is awful. I like them both. One is definitely more pigmented than the other, significantly more pigmented. I don't know why that is. But if you're going to use this the way, this one, if you're going to use it for the purposes I'm using it for, I would say that's great. But if you just want a nice, like, solid brown eyeshadow color, I would not use it. I don't know if their other palettes are better. At least for this one, I wouldn't really use it for that. I'm gonna use it for, like, adding definition to my face and stuff like that. This was a disaster video, and lesson learned, I will turn the viewfinder around, because even though it's distracting, it makes it so you can tell what I'm doing. Also, I realized that just because the setting, the lighting is right, doesn't mean when a pale person sits in there it's going to be good. One day, I'll look back at this and be like, wow, I can really film now. I'm so much more learned, and have a good day. Oh my god.